How's it going, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along, you know that I just recently picked up a new Nissan van. This is going to be a service vehicle, and I've been kind of working on the design of the interior as far as the shelving, toolboxes, and all of that. And I've been working with Work Van Equipment out of California. They have tons of options. You can literally go on their website and design exactly how you want everything set up. And they recently sent everything out to me. So a huge shout out to Work Van Equipment for being a sponsor of this video. Actually, it's gonna be a sponsor of this video series. So stick around. In today's video, we've got it kind of cleaned out. We got everything removed on the inside. So we're gonna be installing the flooring and the partition and just see where we go from there. It just depends on how much time and if it starts to rain. Let's do some work.
This video is sponsored by RLS and by Truewerk Tools. Are you tired of not finding good quality tools in your local supply house? Well, check out truewerktools.com. They carry all of the good, high quality brands like RLS, Navac, Fieldpiece, Appion, and the list goes on. So check out truewerktools.com and make sure to use the promo code qualityhvac to save yourself 8%.
So this is the interior of the van as of right now. We removed the old floor. There was tons of wood paneling. We got all of that removed. There was a makeshift wood partition up there, so we got all of that removed. Got everything cleaned up. So we are now ready to start installing all of the new stuff. And do we have a lot? So we've got the new flooring in this box here. So we're gonna start with this, the partition, and just tons of shelving and boxes and really cool organization. So today we're just gonna get into the flooring and the partition, but man, we got tons of gear. We got some gear, buddy? You ready to hook up this van? No? Okay. So anyhow, we got tons of boxes to go through, and today we just gotta get started with the flooring.
It's a walk, dude.
Let me sharpen my knife. All three? Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and get your corner in the other piece. That looks pretty cool, man. I like that look so far. That looks cool. Yeah, it's nice and solid because it's made out of wood. All right, let's do the same thing with that back one. We don't even need this mallet, but. The whole thing's gonna have to come back to you. Yeah. All right, so the next step, now that we've got the panels in place, everything is lined up where it needs to be. These extrusions, basically, they go in there. There's a total of 6 of them. And I went ahead and I marked all the holes, pre-drilled with a smaller drill bit. And then I went in and drilled a bigger hole and then set these little nuts in there. And then we got to use this tool, and it goes in there and it basically, it sucks it up. And it's like a rivet nut, I guess is what it's called. So we'll have to go through each extrusion and set all of those bolts, get everything bolted in, and then the floor should be pretty much finished at that point. We have a couple little end caps to put on, and one over there as well. But so far, this thing is looking sweet. Perfect. Hey, can you move so we can bolt these in? Huh? Come on now, dude. Watch out. Probably should use a socket on these so that way we know we're not cross-threading or anything. Right, on to the last piece. All right, and just like that, the floor is now installed. Man, it's looking good. I'm really liking the the quality of it. It's got some nice texture, but it's really durable. And it being made out of wood, it's very solid. And obviously, as you can see, it's really easy to clean up. So that's going to be nice going forward. But yeah, the aluminum with the black, man, that looks good. Looks clean. So we haven't screwed down these little end pieces yet, just because the directions say to put the screws in on the top. And it comes with standard hex heads, but I think I want to put some pan heads, I guess is what they're called, the round style, so that way stuff doesn't get caught on it so easy. So I'm going to get some of those and secure that, and the same thing for that other piece there. But man, this thing is installed, and it actually was not too bad to install. Once we got everything figured out, we took our time drilling everything, making sure we weren't going to hit anything under the van. Setting those nuts was pretty simple. And with these 1/4-inch bolts, you know, 6 of them per panel, this thing is solid. So I'm pretty happy with this. Way better than what was in here before, that's for sure. So anyway, now we are going to move on to the partition. Let's see, let's get that installed. It says box 1 of 1. So yep, they make it pretty easy for you as far as that goes. Yeah, you can go ahead and start. I don't even have my knife on me anymore. I got it. So all these products that we're using for pretty much everything, most of everything for this particular build out, it's all Ranger Design. That's the brand that they sell. And so far, from what I've seen online and what I've experienced so far, it's super high quality, which I'm very happy about. But what's really cool about when they ship everything over to you, they label it. So if it comes in multiple boxes, it tells you 1 of 2, 1 of 3, whatever it is. So as far as getting everything installed yourself, it makes it a whole lot easier. All right. So this is a composite style. Go ahead and rip it all the way down. And that. So as you can see here, it's completely sealed off from the cargo area, but it does have a window. It comes that way. You don't really have an option. Not that I need it, but I got one if I do. Man, that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
All right, we're ready to put this thing in. Yeah, the armored truck with the window like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if we can just go up.
Hey, Dad.
What is it?
Cookies.
Cookies! Woo! I like cookies. All right, so we got the partition just somewhat in place. We marked our holes. So now we got to take it back out so we can drill those holes, put our rivet nuts in, and then put it back in and bolt it up. So that's the next step. All right, so it is now the next day. We actually got rained out yesterday. So we came in and finished installing the partition. And man, is this thing super solid. Really like that I got the composite version instead of the metal. as you can see, it does stick out into the cargo area a little bit more, but what does that mean? That means we have more room in the cab. So these seats are all the way back currently, and you still have plenty of room to lean the actual chair back. So you're not gonna feel like you're crammed inside of the cab on this one. And that was something that was very important for me. I wanted to have plenty of leg room and yeah, just be comfortable overall. So, oh, and while we're in here, I'm gonna show you, I updated the radio. It's super dusty right now from cleaning out the van, but I got this big, huge screen that has wireless CarPlay. So now I can use all the proper apps that I like to use on my iPhone for, you know, Google Maps and all of that, Spotify. That other radio was like an Amazon Android or something, and it sucked. So I got rid of this thing, or I got rid of the other one real quick. But as you can see, the shifter is kind of close whenever it's in park. So I'm actually going to take this and inset it a little bit more. I know it can be adjusted. So I'm gonna try to get it as close to the actual dash as possible. But other than that, we got that installed and we got the sub tuned. Man, it sounds so much better than it did when I first got it. So really nice sound system. Anyway, but that pretty much is going to complete this video. The goal was to get the flooring in and to get the partition in, and then just go from there. You know, start putting in some shelves and different toolboxes that I've got. Pretty excited to show you what that's going to look like. But I'm very happy with this Ranger design floor. It is super solid. Really like the aluminum accent, and it has the built-in track for bolting down shelving and whatnot. So yeah, this thing is looking really nice. Well, that's going to complete today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the process of getting the floor in, getting the partition in. I am super excited for this build. And I want to give another shout out to Work Van Equipment. Really appreciate you guys working with me. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below so you can check out their website. It's super easy to design your van build outs. And man, are they quick with their shipping. Their communication was awesome. So they actually helped me figure out all the stuff that was going to work with this particular van. I've never had a van before. So I wanted to make sure whatever I was getting was going to work. And so anyway, they did a great job with that, and I really appreciate those guys out there. But that's going to complete it. Really hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, see you guys later.